All right, it's coming up for 11 o'clock, and of course, that's when we're expecting Vusimuzi Matlala to finally appear before Parliament's Ad Hoc Committee probing alleged corruption within the police service. He's meant to hopefully take his seat in about 2 minutes' time, but it's already a hive of activity inside the room where all of this is taking place at Kgosi Mampuru Correctional Facility in Pretoria. Of course, MPs had travelled all the way from Cape Town to that facility specifically to hear from Matlala, and we're told that all things considered, he should continue with his testimony potentially until Friday. We'll see, of course, how things fare. In the interim, of course, there's anticipation building inside that room at Kgosi Mampuru Correctional Facility. Our Bulelani Philip is keeping a close eye on those developments, and he joins us now live. And Bulelani, I can see the MPs have taken their seats, but no sight of Kat just yet.
Most definitely, Ayanda, it's crunch time, and there is not much anticipation ahead of this testimony by Vusimuzi Matlala. Proceedings are expected to start any time now, and we are anticipating that perhaps maybe in the next few minutes he'll be walking out from that door that is on the camera. Of course, as you've indicated, the members of parliament are taking their seats as we speak. The chairperson is readying everybody as we expect the proceedings to get underway shortly. Quite a lot of media that are here. Quite a lot of media interest in this story. But what we haven't seen really in the proceedings of this Ad Hoc Committee is the interest of the public. Even though there was an allocation of seats for members of the public to be able to view these proceedings, we have not really seen the public taking up those seats. In fact, we've just seen a handful of support staff taking up those seats. So, as we await now the arrival of Vusimuzi Matlala, we'll wait to see what posture does it take in terms of giving testimony at this particular committee. Can take one or two routes, perhaps maybe give testimony under protest, given that he has argued that he hasn't had time to prepare properly for these proceedings. On the other hand, perhaps maybe what many people are expecting is for him to give a full account of his involvement in the alleged criminal cartel, as he's been accused by Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Of course, the chairperson is trying to get the proceedings underway. I'm going to move closer, Ayanda, and see what he has to say. Let's take a listen.
We gave the authorities a chance to welcome us here. They did so, and thereafter they handed over this facility to us. Because having handed over, it means the rules of parliament apply. May you please, in any manner, understand that this facility is a chamber of parliament. Can we have that understanding? Yes. I will see if you understand what I'm saying. Thank you so much.
All right, of course, the chairperson indicating that this is a chamber of parliament, and the rules of parliament will take precedent, of course, after the Correctional Services Department headed over the venue. I'm going to move out of the way. What that means, Ayanda, is that we need to take our seats because this is now a chamber of parliament, and we need to observe the protocols and the rules of the National Assembly in line with what is expected of a honored house like the National Assembly. So as we anticipate that arrival, we wait with bated breath to see Matlala walk into this venue to give testimony. And this will be the first time that he will be actually given an account, or at least rebut some of the allegations that have been leveled against him by several witnesses that have come before this Ad Hoc Committee. We don't know yet what posture he will take, but it should be interesting whether he's going to be fully cooperational with the committee, or will he raise concerns around the issue of not being able to prepare properly, because he has argued that the facilities here at Kgosi Mampuru Correctional Facility were not adequate for him to fully consult with his lawyers. We observed the proceedings, quite a lot of to and fro, the media awaiting the arrival of Vusimuzi Matlala. The chairperson is once again on the mic as he wants to insist that we disperse and take our seats in line with the rules of the National Assembly.
Mr. Kgosi, he was with us and they want to bring our witness here. And the request is that do not disrupt our proceedings. These proceedings are for the South African people. And we request you to help us conduct our business the way we do it within parliamentary chambers. That's what we are saying. And say it. The crude way to say it is to instruct all of you to take your seats.
The instruction is clear there, Ayanda, that all members of the media must take their seats because the correctional services officials have the witness ready and they would want to make him come into the venue. EF leader, Judas Malema, intervening. Let's take a second.
The witness will come here, we will invite you to take pictures. Can you please sit down? If you want to take pictures, we can even invite you one by one. Can you please sit down? We are not negotiating.
The chairperson, of course, insisting that the members of the media must take their seats and will duly comply, Ayanda, because we do not want to disturb the proceedings of this very important ad hoc committee. As we make our way to the back where we are allocated seats, we'll just keep an eye on the interest, and here is the man of the day, Vusimuzi Matlala, dressed in a white crisp shirt and a beige chino. Of course, he's carrying some files there and also shackled up at the ankles. He takes up his seats. Well, there you have it, South Africa. The man of the moment, he will be giving testimony here for the next 2 days. But if that is not completed, he will be back here again on Friday. So it's going to be quite an interesting next 48 hours, Ayanda, as we wait to hear his affidavit that he has presented before this committee. And would want to hear also how he responds to some of the allegations that have been leveled against him by several witnesses that have actually given testimony before this ad hoc committee. The issue of his company VIP vehicles that are fitted with eco-grudeni blue lights is one of the issues. The cancelled 360 million health risk services tender that was declared irregular, another issue. And also being a person that was identified as one of the big 5 criminal cartels by crime intelligence. Vusimuzi Matlala must also respond to those allegations. Quite a lot of issues. I think the members will also be interested to know whether does he have a relationship with embattled Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, because Mr. Matlala had been in constant contact with a close comrade of Minister Mchunu, one political fixer, Brown Kgosi, and Mr. Kgosi had been sharing confidential and classified information with Mr. Matlala. So the political killings task team is curious to know whether did Mr. Matlala had or have any influence in advising or persuading the police minister to disband the political killings task team on New Year's Eve last year, given that just on the 6th of December there was a search and seizure operation at Mr. Matlala's home where his gadgets were confiscated and the information on those gadgets was downloaded, which actually led to some of the allegations that have been placed there before this ad hoc committee by KZN Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. So it's going to be quite a fun-filled day in one way, but also at the same time we are going to hear quite a lot of bombshells if Mr. Matlala is forthcoming with rebutting any of the allegations that have been leveled against him. Of course, I would anticipate or expect that people who have had dealings with him, perhaps in a clandestine way, would be sitting on their edge of their seats as they are not sure whether he will be naming any people that he has been working with, both in political circles as well as in the high ranks of the South African police service, in order to be able to get his way in getting tenders within government. So it's going to be one of those days where it's going to be soundbite after soundbite after soundbite as issues related to the alleged criminal cartel are unraveled by the testimony of this witness. The members of parliament, I can see them waiting patiently for the media to actually finish taking photos of Mr. Matlala before the formal process of this ad hoc committee begins in a short while. Of course, before he gives the testimony, he will have to give an oath and pledge to talk the truth and nothing but the truth. All right, things seem to be quieting down, Ayanda. The chairperson will take over the proceedings anytime from now on. And let's listen in as the proceedings begin formally.
Okay. The pictures that you have taken against the instruction of the chair, may you please delete them. Because we don't want you to live here with the reputation that you are thieves. If a member of the public steals something, the media is the first to report that Soviet has stolen. So the chair has given you instruction here that you must sit down, and then the witness will arrive. We will invite you to come and take pictures. You came here and stole pictures, members of the media. And for sure, you have learned today how we do things in this committee. Thank you so much. Honorable members, good morning, Honorable Ntuli. Good morning, Honorable Sangoni. Good morning, Honorable Ngola. Good morning, Honorable Skosana. Good morning, Honorable Nomvalo. Good morning, Honorable Cameron. Honorable Breitenbach must be sitting next to you. She was here showing me that it is 11 o'clock, we must start. I greet Honorable Malema, good morning. Mkhalaka. Good morning, Honorable Mathes. Good morning, Honorable Mwango.
Morning, Chair.
Good morning, Honorable Sols. Good morning, Honorable James. Good morning, Honorable Sokanyile. Good morning, Honorable Shongwe.
Good morning, Chair Mukhalaka.
Awanake Mukhaduba.
Oh, Mukhaduba home.
Yes. Good morning, SC. Good morning, Advocate Zikalal. Good morning to our witness, Mukoni. If you can please press the microphone. Lekai Matlala Khodum. Mushat. The staff of Parliament, good morning to you.